my daring dashing jars, raise of hands who remembers Water Lily, the sea-wing leaf-wing hybrid from my other videos who lives in Possibility with her brother, Alder? Well, I'm making a video on her. This is Water Lily. She grew up in Possibility with a leaf-wing and a sea-wing parent, and a brother who she got along wonderfully with named Alder, after the tree. Just for the record, Alder looks nothing like this drawing I have in front of me. He's mainly a dark green with brown spots where glow-in-the-dark scales would be on a sea-wing, except they don't glow. Anyway, these two children both grew up in Possibility together, and because Queen Coral and Gil had Splash, who then married a leafwing named Maple, they had Water Lily and Alder. Water Lily, because of her sea-wing ancestry, was an animus, and a nightwing named Soul Stealer found out about this and took her to a cave somewhere off in the distance and forced her to have a bunch of dragonettes with him, because he wanted an animus to control. The first egg they had together was named Deep Diver. He was mainly sea-wing, very dark, and had some leaf-wing horns, but he was not an animus, so he was quickly cast aside and basically treated like trash. Then there was Flyer, who was kind of just a light green-blue, and looked sort of like a Nightwing Leafwing. Also not an animus, so according to Soul Stealer, her existence was useless. Then came Dream Swimmer, who was basically a dark blue leafwing with black wavy lines outlining her. And for some reason, probably because of her animus ancestry and because her father was a Nightwing and all the hybrid mixing, whenever she sleeps, she always sees other people's dreams. She was born under 2 full moons, but other than that has no Nightwing powers. Then after that came Seashine, who was a blue Nightwing with webbed claws and green outlines over glowing patches. She was an animus, but managed to hide it from her father so that he wouldn't abuse her. She also had leafwing horns and spines on her back like a sea-wing's or leafwings, and webbed talons. She also enchanted a few things over her time, very subtle things, to help her and her siblings survive. They were basically shoved in a cave their entire life and just fed every now and then. Because again, with Soul Stealer, if you weren't an animus, your existence was pointless. This entire time, Water Lily was sort of half sedated and just chained up. I'm just gonna say this really quick. I don't know where, but he got some sort of special, almost like dog muzzle that made it so that Water Lily couldn't use her animus magic because he knew if he took it off of her, she would use the animus magic to escape with her children. After this came Rainfall, almost identical to Alder, except had green spots, just kind of randomly speckled all over, especially underneath her wing, like Nightwing scales, instead of where glowing patches would be. Then, finally, came a almost completely Nightwing dragonette named Magic Holder, who was an animus. Soul Stealer used him to do some bad stuff, mainly just make him money that duplicated itself every time he touched it, but then he started drowning in the money because every time it duplicated and then he touched the 2, it became 4 and 8, and he started drowning in the money. And so Seashine saw that as a moment to teleport them out of there and trap Soul Stealer in a cave, and disable the money so he would just die down there, surrounded by the thing he wanted most in life, riches. The only thing about Magic Holder that was any different from a Nightwing was that he was very, very, very dark green, but still had definitely some green, and light brown-green spots, almost like little swirled spots, instead of the white ones that Nightwings usually have on their wings. After this, Water Lily went back to Possibility and made like a giant mansion for her whole family to live in, and Alder this whole time had been married to Bella, a daughter of Turquoise and Cardinal, all Silkwings, who stayed in Possibility after, spoiler alert, really quick, they all went there in book 14. Or no, the Silkwings all went to Sanctuary. Well, anyway, they ended up in Possibility somehow. And she married Bella's brother and had 2 more kids, Bella, named after Bella, and Blackberry, who were Silkwing, Leafwing, Seawing. Bella was a light green, blue, and light pink splatter with blue-green eyes. Blackberry was a deeper blue and a deeper green with brown spots all over, also mainly Silkwing. Bella and this other unnamed person also had another unnamed sibling, a Silkwing, who married Rainwing and had a Silkwing-Rainwing hybrid son named Beetle, who was blue, but had a red triangle on his forehead and some other red spots, who married Jezebberry, a Rainwing, and had a child that was mostly Rainwing, but 1/4 Silkwing. In addition to all of this, you may remember Bella II, who got with a Sandwing named Burrow. Bella II was a Silkwing, Seawing, Leafwing hybrid, and their children were Silkwing, Seawing, Leafwing, Sandwing hybrids. One girl child, Mantis specifically, on the right, looked just like a Hivewing, but light pink instead of yellow. In fact, when she was little, she ran away on accident, sort of, and met a group of Hivewings somehow, and was raised by them and fell in love with the Hivewing named Spider because he had spider-like spots all over his back. They went on to have kids together, so that would be a Leafwing, Seawing, Silkwing, Sandwing, Hivewing, Leafwing child. Man, this is just getting crazy. Anyway, that's it, along with Alder, the Seawing Leafwing, married a Silkwing and had this child, which is yet to be named because I can't think of a name that links to all of those tribes. If you can, please help me out here. Moving on, thank you for watching. If you want to use any of these made-up dragons that I haven't drawn yet and you want to draw them or give them a more in-depth backstory, please feel free. Just email it to me. My email is in the description. Or make a video, hashtag Dragon Drawings with Ari, and link it in this discussion on my YouTube homepage. Show me your drawings, show me your stories. I really love to see how some of these characters could be changed or added on to. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this video, you can subscribe and hit that like button for more content. Thank you.